talk to you for a minute, man.
Hey guys, my name's Jonathan Moody from E3B Church, and my youth pastor had asked me to do a daily devotion for YouTube. I said sure, and I started praying about it, and then God spoke to me. He said Exodus 14, and so I read the whole chapter, but I'm not going to read the whole chapter in this video. And the verse that popped up in my head was Exodus 14:14, and it says, "The Lord will fight for you, and you only need to be patient." And to put this into content, it's Moses speaking to the Israelites, but I'm gonna sum up the whole chapter. I'm not gonna read it all, but basically it's Pharaoh, and he has all the Israelites captured into one spot, and he says, "You will serve me and die here, or I can set you free," and just run away. And so Moses, being their spiritual leader, prayed about it, and he obviously chose to run away. So once they run away, it's going to be a few hours, and Pharaoh, he started questioning his decision into setting them free. And he gathered a few men and some chariots to chase after the Israelites. And at this time, the Israelites, they didn't know anybody was chasing them. They're just walking along, being thankful. But once they stumble across the Red Sea, they see Pharaoh coming up behind them over a hill. And they started getting scared. They were being impatient, and they started praying to God, and they were asking him to do something. But after that, they're being impatient, so they turned to Moses. Like, how cool would it be if somebody in their all-time low turned to you for guidance, because you're a good spiritual leader? And so basically Moses says, Exodus 14:14, "The Lord will fight for you, and you only need to be patient." So basically you need patience. And after that, Moses started praying to God, which, as the Israelites had done before, but they were impatient. Moses was just that calm guy in a louder crowd. And the Lord said, "Lift up your arms and split the sea." And at that time, Moses, without hesitation, lifted his arms and split the Red Sea. And the Israelites were confused but joyful at the same time. It's like they're being chased down, they need to act fast, so they just run. And then as they're going through the Red Sea, they're being thankful, which after they cross and Pharaoh gets there, the sea comes back in, and the Israelites are safe. And Pharaoh is just there. He did nothing. He got nothing accomplished. And basically, I'm a sum up everything on Exodus 14. The Lord will fight for you, and you only need to be patient. Basically, with this corona thing going around, we can't really do much. We just have to be patient. There's really nothing else we could do. We can turn to God, and that's the only thing you can do, and be patient. We have to be in His Word and be thankful for letting us do what we can do. And some of us aren't as thankful until now, because you don't realize how you're not really grateful until all the things you have are stripped away from you. But then during the social distancing, they canceled churches. But you can't necessarily cancel church. You can cancel everybody meeting in one spot, like touching, shaking hands, hugging. But the way churches go is we are the church. They can't stop us, but they never said we couldn't put stuff on YouTube, so some churches are doing YouTube, they're videoing their messages, and some are doing drive-in churches. You drive in your car, and you have to stay in your car, and you listen to the preacher preach, which that's a really good way to think outside the box. And basically, we just have to be patient through this time. We can't just abuse our time and just doing nothing, being lazy all day. We have to be as productive as possible. We can do some stuff in smaller groups of people, but we just have to be patient. You can't be worryful. We just can't. You can't be complaining the entire time. You have to listen to God, pray to Him, and pray in patience. And we just have to be patient with God. He's gonna do something. We just have to be patient. And that's basically all I got. Thanks for watching.